Take two.
One of the reasons, Chris, I don't think we're seeing so many caps is the fact that these guys aren't playing together as a team on a regular basis. A lot of these teams have perfect setups they want to run. They have players they know are going to be in certain spots. This group of players is really just running around the map right now, hoping to the best of their abilities they're going to mesh well.
Guys, is this the best Halo you've seen Walshy play? Because I'm pretty darn impressed so far.
Yeah, I was actually getting ready to say this is not the Walshy we just saw at our last event, because that Walshy practically didn't even play. He just sat there.
And nice job by Cloud picking up the beatdown on Enable before that flag was returned. Walshy's going to chase down a kill as Lunchbox is getting a flag return inside the East Coast base. And Lunchbox has been doing that all game long, constantly in the East Coast base, getting clutch flag return as Walshy is able to keep that flag alive and put it in. Going for the instant explode, and he gets Enable once again.
The granddaddy.
Ridiculous. That is really hard to do. Let me tell you, I've tried that. I team with Walshy. I've had him try to teach me how to insta-explode countless times. That takes a whole lot of skill.
And the angles on that were just perfect. You hear flag taken, flag taken. Looks like flag going to be returned though.
Is this really Walshy playing? He just out-BR'd Enable.
The kid is a national champion, keeping flags alive. Yeah, he's had a few rough tournaments, but he is playing just like the old school Walshy we know and love.
Yeah, I think the greatest thing about Walshy is his confidence. That's always been his biggest issue. If he comes in this tournament confident, which it definitely looks like it, he's going to be playing great.
Great start to his week, and we go to Lunchbox as he's taking down 3 dead for the West Coast. Let's go East, baby! I want to check out Flamesword as, you know what, we're going Hines top middle. Enable, who's going to catch it? Genius, smarter than Puckett this time.
Now you know how it feels.
It sucks, dude. Lunchbox trying to get away. How did Enable survive that, guys?
To be honest, I don't think the red team had any shot really on him. No one seemed to be in a position to clean it up, and he's just a sneaky little guy.
Walshy once again positioned from P3, almost got the double kill. He's going to be taken down as we go to I Got Your Pistol, sitting Car 3, going up against his teammate Feared Self, and he backed down from Feared Self after having first shot.
I think he's just trying to give him a confidence boost. He's like, well, you know, we're going to win this game anyways. I'll let you think you're going to win that battle.
I'm surprised. This is the All-Star Classic right here, Chris. You go for those kills. You're not going for 50-50. You're not backing down from people, especially your teammate. You know you're trying to prove something right now. If not to everyone else, at least to yourself.
We did used to always single out Ben and try to embarrass him as quickly as we could.
It's a teammate. It's a nice teammate rivalry. I'm surprised at that one.
And there you got Olo waiting for shields to recharge. Great route going up around the wall. And now he's dropping on Cloud's mouth. That's a beatdown, son. 3-2 though, West with the lead. And looks like East Coast, they came off strong, had 2 straight flag caps. Haven't done much since then, and they only have 4 minutes, 20 seconds left in regulation time here.
But you know, they're in great positions right now. Take it back. They've lost complete control almost, so they're not looking well.
Well, the one player the West has just been destroying, and that is Lunchbox. I would even put him as the MVP of this game so far. I think he's returned at least 4 flags in the East team's base right now.
I've seen at least 2. Walshy tossing the flag out, Carbine side. Lunchbox here coming on, play a little base defense. He's got Pistol going for the insta, and he gets Pistol. Walshy teaching the entire West Coast line of how to insta-explode perfectly tonight.
It's just like if you team with Walshy, you automatically can do it perfectly.
Yeah, just ask Naden. That kid got amazing with it after teaming with Walshy.
Feared Self had a double, just picked up a 3rd straight kill. Now he's making his way top middle when he's calling out the spawns bottom low as he gets the sword to it.
Now we're talking. Tornado.
No,
Where's the tornado?
He needs to get at least a 360 in that last jump.
Yeah, seriously.
I think he could have made a 540 depending on the sensitivity.
Cloud, nice little cleanup on Hines, getting on charge. Pistol's shutting him down. We got 3-2 down now for West Coast. Lunchbox chasing down Enable, who's trying to run the flag for East. On the other side, Flamesword, Hines, and Pistol alive for the East Coast, and it looks like they're setting up car side, guys. Running the flag car, they are.
There it is, squad. This is a good route right now by Flamesword. He's just going to be a huge distraction, take some shots off the flag guy, and now he's coming right back up. And when they cap it, he's in a position to grab the flag.
Exactly.
Mikey Chavez doing work. Flamesword. And there we got Enable making his way up to P2.
Yeah, well, the East Coast is going to have to be careful here for a West Coast push. Right now, it looks like West Coast might be getting out of their base, getting into the East Coast base.
Enable's keeping them there. Don't worry about it, man.
That's all you got to do is get the little red-headed guy charging in their base.
And that's why he's a main slayer, not objective guy. Fumbling the flag makes it up to P2 now.
I used to always have a hard time running the flag. I don't know what it is, but something about it's not picking up the sniper. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't compute.
I just don't think main slayers are good at running flags, Scott. I think that's what you're trying to get at.
Walshy, Captain Clutch. You see Enable gets the flag all the way back to his base. Walshy, the only one alive, steals the East flag, runs it to Carbine, and drops it off there, where it's going to be very difficult for East to come and get the return. And Walshy's staying alive this whole time, which allowed his teammates to spawn over there.
Walshy's playing Walshy-like for once. I'm very, very impressed with this. And his performance.
Enable drops the flag at his base, comes over, cleans up a kill, helps get the flag return, and it looks like we now have a 4-3 lead for the East with back-to-back flag caps here, guys. So now we got about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left, or sorry, 1 minute, 20 seconds left in regulation time. So it's do or die time for the West. They need to get at least a 4th cap.
And Hines and Flamesword right now just need to stay alive. They need to try to go undetected. Even though they know they're there, you just try to make a distraction as best as you can.
You got a huge push coming from the West Coast. Walshy, Lunchbox, and Cloud all pushed on Carbine's side. Now it's Lunchbox and Cloud from Instinct running that flag. And Fear itself is sitting P1, watching the respawns and nading them ahead of time.
And that's just a smart play from a really smart player right there. He knows the only spot on the map that the East Coast is going to be able to return this from is Pink 1. So he's predicting it, hoping to get a free kill.
And you got Cloud putting in that 4th flag with 40 seconds left in regulation time. And now you got flag number 5 in the hands of Lunchbox, and he's got it all the way back to his base. Walshy coming off the respawn, grabs it, but he's got enemies in his base. Fear itself, the last one alive, he can't get the return, and East Coast now has a counter cap opportunity. You got Flamesword on Pink and Pistol running at Car.
There it is, boys. That's what I like to see. But Lunchbox, what an outstanding player he's been in this game. I didn't even know the flag was full.
Yeah, very sneaky.
Sneaky beef, man. Enable versus the Box. The Box taking shots from all directions, stays alive a little bit. Pistol's gonna shut him down. Let's go to, who do you guys want to watch? There's too many good players on the main stage. I can't make a decision.
Let's go with Enable because he's challenging people, or Pistola because he got a double kill. But I like Enable more.
It's because he's wearing blue tonight. Oh, man. Enable running that flag pretty well this time around. Gets it up to P2, all the way back to the base. Anyone in position other than Walshy to stop, and Walshy stops it with a grenade. But Pistola's going to rally the flag here. And boom, East Coast takes game number 2. So East Coast there, the teammates clapping on there, guys. We saw East Coast come out early in that game, get 2 straight flags. West Coast comes back, makes the score 3-2, but in the end, it's 5-4. East Coast on top. Take a look at the stats here. +2 for Flamesword. 30 assists out of Hines in that game. We're used to that stuff. And Enable going +1 with 28 assists. He's on top of the leaderboard. On the other side, the Box. You were called it all game long. Lunchbox, 38 kills, people. Fear itself behind him with 35. So the final score after that one, it's going to be 2-0 East Coast. We're going to swap out the lineups, and we'll be back for game number 3 after a commercial break.